Hello everybody and welcome back to the Eternals SMP. It has been a hot minute since we were on the server. I took a couple weeks off for the holiday break. I was nowhere near my computer. I was at my hometown visiting family and overall just having a really great time. I hope you guys had a great time this holiday season as well. But now I'm ready, I'm rested, and I'm ready to get to work. And of course, if you enjoyed this content, or pretty much any of the other content I do, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton knowing you are enjoying this content, thus further encouraging me to make more content for you guys. It truly does mean the world. So, in between episodes, I had drawn an Eternal Trial. I had a video ready, but then, all the recording got screwed up, and, But, in between that, I was given the Eternal Trial task of obtaining the rare blue axolotl. Not this light blue one, the one that's like a darker blue and it has orange and what are those, like antennas, fins? I need to try and obtain that, so I've been hard at work. I have a whole bunch of these water buckets for obtaining the tropical fish because they only breed with tropical fish. Luckily, there is a lukewarm ocean biome over yonder in that direction by Bales' Guardian Farm. So basically from now in between episodes, I'm going to be trying to breed as many axolotls as I can to get that rare blue variant. It's going to take a long time. Who knows if I might even obtain it this season. So the plan for today's video, as you can probably guess, we are going to be adding a little bit more to our pirate town, and also we are going to be meeting with _Bales later this episode because he and I have talked and we have an amazing agreement and we have struck a deal in partnership. No, not that kind of partnership. We are going to be building a shop together and we're going to be essentially sharing that amazing profits. And it's just like an odds and ends hobby shop. But before we do any of that, because the one Eternal Trial is going to take so long, I'm going to go and draw a new Eternal Trial for this episode. Again, but I'll still stay true to the first Eternal Trial. I just want to be able to do more to keep videos entertaining as well. Here it is, the Eternal Trials banner. Let's see what we get for today. It says, obtain a spyglass and observe a ghast or parrot. Well, I had already gotten both advancements. Maybe I can do one better. Of course, this will be very, 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 very quick. I just gotta obtain some ghast tears from Bales and make some end crystals to resummon the Ender Dragon, and then I'll have all 3 spyglass achievements. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And there we go. Now off to the end. Which is funny because it's my second episode in a row that I'll be spending a bit of time in the end. Last episode, of course, we cleaned up the end and made it look like the end again. For the longest time, there was snow all over it. There were giant craters in the ground, and it was not a pretty sight. But now, we get to have a little bit more fun in the end this time around. And the cool thing is, I'll be getting 2 advancements. The end again. And then is it a plane? Ooh. Oh my god! Look at him! Okay, I got the achievement. Now let's kill this son of a... Okay, that's the last one down. 10. Boom! Of course. That was fun. And another gateway opened right behind me, and I think that's the new one right there. Interesting. Alright, I'll go see where that goes later. I know where we have it, though. It's right behind. It's next to this one right there. Boom. New gateway. Now I have 2 achievements now that I got in that trial. The end again. And, of course, is it a plane? Look at the Ender Dragon through a spyglass. Wait a minute. I seriously just got a dragon head for killing the... Wait a minute. No, I thought I saw it but I didn't think I had it. What? Dude, that is insane. I was just about to say, my next task is to, rename this now and put it in the dispenser, but oh my god. Alrighty, this next task will be fill a shulker with blackstone for the nether hub. I know it's not as entertaining or exciting, but for the past couple trials I've done, or I've written, they've been all pranks, and now it's time to do my part and have someone else do their part. Oh, also, one more thing. This was someone else's Eternal trial. They just got a big round of chickens, and they named them amazing puns like, can't think of any more chicken puns. Like Nugget, Mr. Cluck, Bradley Cooper, McChicken, Chick-fil-A, Cluck, Rooster, I've lost my mind, Mrs. Cluck, Chicken Little, Princess Leia Egg, Chicken. Yeah, but someone just like I still don't know who exactly, but I have an idea. I have an idea of who put that there, but holy cow. So for those who don't know, a couple episodes ago was the Halloween episode, and in the middle of that we put inside the pumpkin this room for our nether hub, because again, it's a big community project. So we have blackstone over here, crimson logs, wart blocks, some shroom lights, just everything nether themed for this beautiful, gorgeous nether hub. Ooh, also I just remembered, now this has nothing to do with the episode and what we're planning on doing, but I just wanted to show you guys because I thought it was cool. In between episodes, just to keep my mind sharp and just so I don't get exhausted with just content creating, while on this server I do tasks just for myself, I complete sorts of things that I don't really tend to put in a video, or like make it a process for content creating. It's just for me to keep everything still refreshed, because you gotta have time for yourself, even on an SMP like this. So in between episodes, I've spent time trying to obtain all 15 music discs, and I did. I got from Pig Step all the way to the number 5. I got all of the discs, and every single extra one I get, I'm gonna plan on making it into part of the shop that Bells and I have, just music. It's like a record store. It's gonna be, once we get to that point in the episode, I will definitely explain it farther. But yeah, that's just something I wanted to show you guys because I thought it was very, very cool that I obtained all of the music discs. Alright folks, so in between recordings, I was trying my hand at some, custom greenery here, so I threw together a couple of custom trees just to make this place look more alive, and I think I figured out what this season is about for me. This season is a lot about learning. I've never done like a custom tree. I've never done custom trees before, like the Eternal tree at spawn. That was like a big goal thing that I've done a project before, but nothing like small like this. And I think I did okay with some of these trees. Like this one I like, this one I kind of like too. I'm really digging this one over here, but something about this one I just don't really see. I don't know. Again, this is all me just learning about how to build, honestly, because I don't really consider myself a good builder. I know a lot of some things I've made I think are very, very cool, like to my standards, and that's like something I wish to raise my standards and get better at building. Like this chapel, I think looking at it now, there's so many ways I feel like I could improve it, which I'm considering doing in a future episode, is just improving all the builds. I have a couple of planned buildings over here that look very nice in my creative world. But yeah, I just want to get better because, I want to be able to create amazing builds for you guys. Oh, and check this out, guys. This is a little side project of just oxidizing a whole bunch of copper because I wish to use them in future builds, including the one over there that we will be getting to later this episode. But this is my field of copper. And you guys want to know what I'm calling it? You guys want to know what I'm calling it? I'm calling it David's Copperfield. Hashtag funniest eternal. Alright, but enough slacking off and goofing around. I've been messaging with Bales, and he is finally ready to build our shop. So let's go meet him over at the shopping district, and we can get started. look who decided to show up.
Ah, man. I done slept all day again.
You did? I can see you're still in your... looks like you've been asleep since Christmas.
I tried to leave the server really quick. Instead, I just started a replay mod recording.
We'll take it from the top. Oh. Looks like you've been asleep since Christmas.
I clicked player reporting.
Oh man. Bales, it looks like you've been asleep since Christmas. Well, look who decided to show up. Alright, are you ready to get to work on this amazing shop?
Let's get physical.
How many resources do you have? Do you have all of them?
No.
I don't.
But I have means of getting them all.
I don't have any of them.
And I started collecting some of them because I thought we were gonna start doing this the other night.
I got a whole bunch of barrels. That's about it.
Sick nasty, bro.
All right.
So I don't have any of those.
All right, let's
get physical.
Physical.
Do you know that song? My mom used to sing that all the time.
Okay. Holy moly. And there it is. Our lovely, lovely shop that Bales and I designed. We designed it in a little private server, and I think it turned out pretty well. It's inspired by those shops that you come across on the boardwalk when you're at the beach. You know, they're very flashy and they have like the big sign up at the top. And this, of course, is our hobby shop. So you go in, again, it's very crowded, just like one of those shops that you get on the boardwalk. You go in, very crowded, right? But with all of this stuff, Bales has yet to stock his merchandise. But I got a little bit of a head start. As you can see here, I have the Ender Pearls that I'm selling for 1 diamond for 4 stacks. The Eyes of Ender, which are 3 diamonds for 1 stack. The End Rods, which are 2 diamonds a stack. The Blaze Rods, 3 diamonds a stack. And the Blaze Powder, 2 diamonds a stack. And again, all this you can see here, it's supposed to represent, again, one of those beach shops. So you got like the shirts over here, shirts in the window for the window display. We have our lovely little cashier, Michael Jordan, the GOAT. Got some small antiques here, like the skull, and of course beach towels. We got the sunset, the nice pink to purple, and I know some of you are gonna hate me for this, but I used an enchanted golden apple to craft the banner pattern to make the Mojang logo. Please don't crucify me. It was worth it. And of course, for Sweden. So yeah, let me know what you think. Bales and I put a lot of work into this, and we are also very excited for the profits. Well, that was quite a bit of fun, and I'm very much looking forward to the profits that Bales and I will be making over the season. So be sure to definitely check his whole time lapse out in the description below on his channel. He's a great YouTuber, a great player, and a great friend. So definitely do not want to miss that. But of course, we cannot kill on the motivation and productivity this episode yet, because there's still a couple of more things I need to do. Over here, I've laid out a kind of a shape of a potion brewing house. It'll just be for show, and they're gonna be like a whole bunch of stuff on this side, a whole bunch of stuff on this side, a whole bunch of stuff on the upper levels, and over here, this big square, this 15 by 13 rectangle will be my mining house. I'll have a whole bunch of decorations on this side and on this side, and this will eventually have a tunnel leading to this mine, so I can finally cover up all this, because it isn't as ugly. So you already know. Let's get to work. Alrighty guys, we have completed the 2 newest additions to our little pirate town. So starting over here, we have a fancy little brewing house. Now this is a brewery, but it's for potions, as you can see. Up here we have our little makeshift netherwort farm, sorry. It is just as effective since I don't make as many potions as I normally do. So this is perfect. I gotta sort out storage and label everything, but here's where all of our storage is. So potions of healing, potions of water breathing, potions of fire resistance, potions of regeneration, just all that. And in this little crevice right over here, we have water everywhere to feed water to these cauldrons. Yep, every single one of these cauldrons is being constantly refilled because of the dripstone over here. So it renews water sources all the time. Very smart, something very cool as well. And we have a total of 7 brewing stands, which means we'll be able to make so many potions at once, and that's amazing. Now if we waddle down the street over here, this is a mining house. So we have our little piles of raw ores right over here. We have our way down into the mine. Now if you guys remember or saw in the last episodes, I had a little mine right behind my bed over here that is now fully plugged up, and this goes all the way down into the mine here. See, all the way down, it leads to the same path. So I don't have to move my already established miney hole, and that's always very good. If we take a look inside, it's not as decorated, just a painting here, but I'll figure something out to do here as far as this goes. But in these chests over here is going to be all of our earth blocks, and I'm thinking devoting 2 double chests for deep slate and cobblestone, and then everything down here will just be the regular earth blocks. And in these little barrels are our riches. We got our coal, our copper, our iron, our gold, our diamonds, emeralds, and of course netherite. And if we go around the outside, we have the nice gradient from the calcite to the wool to the snow to add this very nice gradient, but I made it look planned, like a planned gradient. As you can see, it alternates between blocks. So this is definitely on purpose, as if it was an architectural idea or choice. I also found out that these oak wood is very plain, so what I did was I went around and added a little bit more detail with the signs and buttons. They don't do anything, of course, but just gives that extra bit of detail, especially with these buttons over here. And this adds structure and foundation. Same thing with the outside here. We have a foundation of tuff that goes all the way around. We have shutters. We have, of course, our lovely roof, which is double out because of these sticking out as well. And if we go around here, we can see the roof has the prismarine, the dark prismarine, and copper. Now I was thinking about leaving this copper blank, or should I continue letting it oxidize? Because I think it looks really cool now, but who knows what it'll look like when this is fully oxidized. I can always go in with an axe and then wax it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of our 2 new additions. I love this little door thing too. Like this, I love doing like little designs for around the door. It makes the door look much more welcoming and bigger too. But building those 2 buildings was not the only thing I did during the time between recordings. Mikey and I decided to do a little devious lick, and we got Bales. Bales has been AFK all day, and about, I want to say, half an hour ago, he and I pushed Bales all the way from his little AFK spot right over here. But don't worry, it's only been for like half an hour tops, so he's not losing too much resources. He's been there all day. He's been there for like at least 12 hours. But yeah, we dragged him all the way over to our little chapel here, where he is going to be facing the sign that says, "You need Jesus." It's a fun little meme thing, but he cannot actually, he's not plugged in right now. So yeah, this will be fun. If you guys want to see his reaction to all this, be sure to check out his channel in the description below and keep an eye out for his episode to come out when he reacts to him being AFK stuck in my little chapel. But today is where I'm going to have to call it for this episode. We got a lot done yet again, another productive episode that I am so proud of. Again, be sure to check the link in the description for the Discord, all the other socials, and each other member of the Eternals SMP. We have a new member. His name is Guy Tries. He is an amazing, talented Australian Minecraft YouTuber, and definitely go check him out. But then again, thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.